Rumors have been flying around that there's this big fight on Avengers Doomsday. It's boiled down to essentially is RDJ and Ryan Reynolds fighting. Now, according to the rumors, Ryan Reynolds made a joke about RDJ and it hit a little too close to home. Now, the rumors spread around online as everything else does, but they got some validity with the Express Tribune and the Times of India reporting on it. They really pushed the idea that it was a joke that went too far. But today, People is reporting from sources that they have, and unfortunately they're unnamed sources. I wish people would stop doing that. But they're reporting that there's actually no bad blood between the two at all. Quote, zero bad blood, according to their sources. Matter of fact, they clarify that the two have never met in person. And Deadline is reporting that Ryan Reynolds is not in this movie at all anyways. So there's no reason for the two to be meeting on set when Ryan Reynolds shouldn't be there. And what we're hearing from people who are working with Robert Downey Jr. right now is that he's very nice. Matter of fact, here's a quote from Joseph Quinn, who plays Human Torch. He said, quote, he's so generous, he's hilarious, and he's a remarkable actor. There's no shock as to why he is where he is. That doesn't seem like a guy who's going to be starting a big fight that might bring down an entire movie. So again, this is from People magazine. We have some more information from Deadline. Two sources I trust quite a bit. I'm not familiar with the Express Tribune. I'm not familiar with the Times of India. But if you hear something that sounds salacious, you might want to wait until there's some sources you actually trust. That's why I haven't been talking about these rumors yet, because there wasn't a lot behind them. Now, don't get me wrong. Me and my friends have been posting back and forth on what might be happening. That's not good, but we were doing it. But nevertheless, I'm happy to see, according to People magazine and their sources, everything seems to be fine on set. I want this movie to be extremely well made. I think a lot of the MCU is riding on this thing being a hit. All right, everybody, I hope that clears things up a little bit, and have yourself a great day.